Hi everybody, I'm Dave Fox with Globejotting.com. You may be wondering, Dave, what the hell happened to the last two Wednesdays? Here's what happened to the last two Wednesdays. Actually, those Wednesdays happened. It was just my one-take Wednesday videos that did not. And here's why. I have taken on way too much in my life. I don't know what the hell I was thinking announcing a brand new weekly video segment. I've got a website to run. I've got a podcast I'm trying to resurrect. I've got online writing courses that I'm teaching. And I'm writing a new book about Saigon. Committing to weekly videos was just going to push me over the edge. The plan was I was going to shoot these videos in like 3 minutes every week and do it all in one take. As it so happened, I got a little carried away with my Justin Bieber imitation a couple of weeks ago, and editing them is taking a long time. Sometimes, as writers and creative people, we get so many ideas and we take on too many of them, and what happens is that they just squash each other. They like cannibalize each other. And so my lesson that I'm offering to you out of all this is if you are not succeeding in your creative projects, it might be because you've got too many of them and you're trying to do too much and spreading yourself too thin. With that in mind, let me say this. I've had very nice feedback about these videos. They're not going away. I'm just not making a weekly commitment anymore. I will still turn on my camera and run my mouth from time to time. As I mentioned, I've got some cool new writing courses, online travel writing and humor writing courses that you can find out more about at globejotting.com/classes if you're interested in those. My upcoming plans, I think later this month, I'm recording this in September 2013, I think that later this month I'm going to be heading back to Borneo for a few days of research, and then I'm hopping back over to Saigon to continue working on my book. And here's a crazy story that was in the news last week about Saigon. I have hinted at this one chapter in the book, or at least one chapter in the book, about a bar that some people believe is haunted. It's called the Crazy Buffalo. It used to be my favorite hotel in Saigon. They had these amazing wraparound balconies, lovely family-run place. The Queen Tan Hotel, as it was called, it shut down about 3 years ago. It was sold. They turned it into a bar with the biggest monstrosity of a neon buffalo sign you will ever see in your life. Well, I don't want to give away too much of the story that's going to be coming out in my book in a few months, but some people believe, with good reason, that this bar may be haunted. Some people say the reason the hotel closed was because it was haunted. Why am I bringing this up now? Because last week, for the second time in a year or two, the massive neon buffalo facade of the Crazy Buffalo spontaneously burst into flame. It was a huge fire. And there was actually somebody there who happened to get some video of it. If you're watching this on YouTube, go over to my website, globejotting.com/buffalo, and I'm going to have a link to that YouTube shot of the Crazy Buffalo bar on fire. The place is haunted. I'm about to go back there and find out what's going on. That is one of many stories that I'm working on for this new book I'm writing about Saigon. Also, one more update. My last video, I talked about Justin Bieber and his travel diaries, and I specially autographed this copy of my book, Globejotting, How to Write Extraordinary Travel Journals, for Justin Bieber. Justin, if you're out there, I'm still waiting to hear from you. I need to know where to send the book. And as I mentioned, if I don't hear from Justin Bieber personally by Canadian Thanksgiving Day 2013, which if my math is correct would be October 14th, then I'm going to give this book away to somebody else who emails me and tells me why they deserve it more than anybody else. I haven't had that many entries yet, which means if you send me an email, your chances of winning are pretty good. I think people just don't want Justin Bieber's copy of my book. If you don't want Justin Bieber's copy, you can always buy your own copy. But this one I'm giving away for free. Anyway, on that note, I got to get back to work. I've got, like I said, some cool podcasts that are underway and hopefully going online in the next couple of weeks. One about oh God, I'm losing my train of thought. I should just wrap this up. One is about northern Vietnam. I'll leave it at that for now. The other is about traveling with a seeing eye dog if you're blind. And even if you're not blind, it's a really interesting interview. So cool stuff coming up. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to get to work now. I'm Dave Fox in Singapore for Globejotting.com.